Give me Clio and $20. Best I can do is Clio and like $1 billion. Maybe, I don't know. Would I marry someone for $1 billion? Guys, would you marry someone for $1 billion? You don't know who they are, but you get $1 billion afterwards. I guess you could get a divorce. If they're hot, maybe. Damn. You can always just divorce instantly. No, because it's probably a dude? Huh? You wouldn't want to marry your homie? He's not a real bro. I can't believe it. Would you really not marry your friend for like $1 billion and then you can just divorce afterwards? I feel like I would. You would? You're saving yourself for your special someone? You could split the billion with your friend and get a happy divorce. There's definitely a catch. No, the situation was you marry a random person, so it could be your friend, it could be someone else, and then you get $1 billion. And that's it. Whoever says no isn't a very smart person. Isn't that a thing with like the charity stuff, or not charity stuff, like lottery stuff? Is that people who pick to get paid weekly versus lump sum in one go are like dumb? Because realistically, the person who picks weekly is probably not gonna live that long to get the value of it plus inflation. Like technically it's like it sounds nice on paper because you're like 1,000, let's say you get paid an extra $1,000 a week. Like that's quite nice. But obviously for the people who are like investors, they're like, well, that's dumb because then you have to deal with inflation, blah 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 blah. But I think most people are just thinking, hey, I don't know, having 1,000 extra in my pocket every week would be nice. Just stick it in the bank account. I don't know if I would do that. I don't know. If I won the lottery, what would I do? Probably buy a house, then get an investor maybe. I don't know. I would stop streaming. I don't know. Maybe. I feel like I can't go back to playing video games normally though. Does that make sense? I'm so used to playing video games with you guys watching, and playing video games is like one of my main hobbies, that I think I would have to hallucinate a chat to play a video game. I do play games off stream, but I think it would be like a really weird situation. Like I guess former streamers probably maybe have to do that, right? You could buy every DLC of the map games. I don't need to do that. They give them to me for free. I don't need to buy DLC for map games because they give me them. That's why a lot of people get into content creation for map games. It's so that they don't have to spend money because the content creators get given the DLC for free. You are becoming Jets? What do you mean? How is that a Jets thing? I don't think Jets has ever played a... Well, she has played a map game, but I don't think she's ever said that. You could buy more models? I could. I mean, I don't know. If I had $1 billion, would I still be in phase? I don't know. Because then I could just, like, be like, hey guys, I'm debuting a new model every week. But FaZe obviously wouldn't be very cool with that. Jets references chat when she doesn't stream. I try not to think about streaming when I'm not streaming, even though I stream a lot. Because I think that's like a slippery slope. Would you buy a castle and invite us all for a giant LAN? I don't know. I think it would be sick to maybe do like what they do with Europa Universalis. I guess it's probably not happening this year. But like the EU4 castle thing, I think it would be cool to buy a castle and then turn it into like a special LAN castle. That would be cool, instead of having it just be like a castle that they rent, you know.